Season 15 of Gold Rush promises an exciting shift in the Beets mining dynasty as Kevin Beets takes center stage to prove himself as a leader after years of working alongside his father, the legendary Tony Beets. Kevin is ready to carve out his own path and take the reins of his own mining operation. Are you wondering what the real story is behind Kevin Beets' separation from his father, Tony Beets? Is there any animosity or conflict between father and son Kevin? Beets has been a key figure in the Beets crew for years, demonstrating his expertise in heavy machinery and his commitment to the family's gold mining success. Known for his no-nonsense attitude and technical skills, Kevin has grown from a dependable crew member to someone ready to lead his own team. In Season 15, viewers will witness Kevin taking on the challenges of managing a mine independently from planning operations to overseeing the crew. He's determined to prove that he has what it takes to strike gold on his own terms. Taking on this role isn't without its pressures. The Beets name is synonymous with success in the Klondike, and Kevin must balance the weight of that legacy while bringing his unique style of leadership to the table. With Tony watching from the sidelines, the pressure to meet and exceed expectations is immense. Season 15 promises high stakes drama as Kevin steps out of his father's shadow. He faces not only the challenges of leading his team, but also the unpredictable forces of nature and fluctuating gold prices. Will Kevin's gamble pay off, or will the harsh realities of mining test his resolve? Kevin's rise to leadership marks a significant turning point for Gold Rush, bringing a fresh perspective to the series while staying true to its roots. Fans are eager to see how Kevin handles this new chapter and whether he can uphold the Beets family's reputation for mining excellence with hard work, determination, and a bit of Beets grit. Kevin Beets is ready to step up and show the world what he's made of. Season 15 is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling seasons yet, with Kevin's journey at the heart of the action. Fans have mixed reactions to Kevin's complaints, while some Gold Rush fans support his desire to branch out and run his own wash plant. Others quickly criticize him for what they see as excessive complaining this season. One viewer remarked, "As I watched the latest episode, Kevin seemed to have forgotten where his family's money comes from. It's disheartening to see him acting as if the family's business is just an easy game." Another viewer commented, "I wish my father would let me run a multi-million-dollar business that only requires 6 months of work each year." Since Kevin Beets made his return and subsequent departure, 2 distinct opinions have emerged among fans. One group believes Tony Beets promised his children he would eventually pass control to them, but is reluctant to let them implement their preferred methods. The other group argues that Tony built his wealth using his specific approach, and Kevin seems to be disregarding that reality. Back in Season 14, Kevin's journey through Season 14 was filled with challenges and complexities. Initially, he chose not to participate in the season, reason due to disagreements over the direction of the family business. However, a compelling call from his sister Monica hinting at potential resolutions and new opportunities was enough to bring him back. This return was more than just a return to the screen. It marked a critical test of Kevin's resolve and commitment to the family's mining operation. Throughout the season, he took on the challenges laid out by Tony, contributing significantly to the mining efforts. His contributions were instrumental, culminating in a substantial gold haul of 648.14, which brought the season's total to an impressive 354. This achievement not only demonstrated Kevin's capabilities, but also strengthened his position within the family business, enabling him to negotiate for greater autonomy in the mining operation. The significance of this achievement was not lost on Kevin or the viewers. It highlighted his role as a capable miner and underscored his determination to be valued and recognized for his contributions. Tony's decision to offer Kevin the chance to independently run Scryer Creek was a momentous opportunity and a significant test of trust. This offer gave Kevin unrestricted access to the necessary equipment and resources, positioning him to step out from under his father's shadow. For Kevin, this offer was more than just a managerial role. It represented a potential shift in his career, allowing him to prove himself without constantly being compared to Parker Schnabel, a highly praised figure in the family's mining business. However, Tony's reputation for unpredictability and the high stakes involved left Kevin and the audience in suspense about what the future would hold. The offer was not just a chance to demonstrate his leadership and mining skills, it was also a litmus test of his commitment to the family's legacy and his desire for independence. Kevin's decision to step away from the family business was not made quickly. It followed years of tension and growing dissatisfaction with his role within the operation. Even after Tony offered him the opportunity to run Square Creek independently, Kevin chose to decline, signaling his readiness to leave behind the gold mining lifestyle and the spotlight of Gold Rush. His refusal to return was telling, reflecting his desire for something different in life, one not dominated by the pursuit of gold or the pressures of reality TV. The decision to leave Gold Rush was not just a personal choice, but a deeper reflection on Kevin's unhappiness and his struggle for recognition. Despite his decades of work in the family business, Kevin often felt that his hard work was overlooked, especially when Tony openly praised Parker Snobble. This public recognition of Parker's contributions without similar acknowledgement of his own left Kevin feeling devalued and questioning his place in the family business. It was a significant moment for Kevin, highlighting the emotional challenges he faced as he watched his father continue to prioritize others over him. This frustration was compounded by the growing tension between Kevin and Tony, which became a central theme on the show. As the season progressed, it was clear that the rift between father and son was widening, driven by differences in work ethic, ambition, and vision for the future of the mining operation. For Kevin, leaving Gold Rush was about more than just stepping away from the spotlight. It was a statement about his desire for a more fulfilling and appreciated role in his life. The decision marked a turning point, demonstrating that sometimes the most challenging treasure to find is not gold, but the simple recognition and appreciation of one's hard work and contributions. Kevin's departure from the show was a poignant reminder of the emotional toll that living under the shadow of a well-known family business can take, and the complexities of finding one's identity and value in such a country context. Despite the various rumors and speculations about a feud between Tony Beets and Kevin Beets, the evidence suggests otherwise. While there were tensions and disagreements aired during Season 14 of Gold Rush, the relationship between father and son does not appear to be marked by a lasting feud. Throughout the season, viewers saw Kevin returning to the family business after stepping away due to disagreements over its direction. His return was not portrayed as a sign of conflict with Tony, but rather a desire to reestablish his place within the family's mining operation. The challenges faced by Kevin, such as managing Square Creek independently, were presented as opportunities for growth and autonomy, rather than conflicts rooted in deep-seated resentment or rivalry. Both Tony and Kevin have expressed their desire for Kevin to eventually take over the family business. In interviews and on the show, Tony has been supportive of Kevin's efforts, albeit sometimes critical when Kevin veered off course. This interaction reflected a typical father-son dynamic where advice is given out of care and concern for the family legacy, not as a sign of division or hostility. Kevin's decision to leave Gold Rush was seen as a personal choice rather than a rift between them, with both parties maintaining that it was a strategic step for Kevin's future in mining outside of the direct shadow of his father's influence. While viewers may interpret the tension between Tony and Kevin as indicative of a feud, the relationship appears to be built on a foundation of familial love and a desire for Kevin's success. The challenges aired on the show were more about Kevin's personal journey and his attempts to find his own place in the family business, rather than a public falling out with Tony. In conclusion, the portrayal of a feud between Tony Beets and Kevin Beets on Gold Rush seems to be more of a dramatic narrative for the show rather than a reflection of real-life tensions between the father and son. The Beets family remains united in their commitment to the mining enterprise, and while they may have disagreements, they continue to support each other's roles within the business.